sex is okay, but it's not a great deal of fun. And then I started to think about the possibility that maybe I could get pregnant and have a baby. And boy, would that be.
At the time, I was very frightened of my emotions, very scared of my
because everyone would
feelings.
pay attention to me. I had
So big.
8 siblings, and
of course,
having
getting
a
baby,
baby, you
brings
notice
up a lot of emotions
there
for you.
seemed to
You're
care much
hormonal.
about me, but I thought
And
if I had a baby, then I would be
on the
important.
one hand, I'm
I'd
getting
be,
really
quote,
attached
unquote,
to you.
normal.
I can feel this sense of attachment.
My parents,
But there's also this sense of
spend
I
much
can't
time with
handle
God,
anyone getting
so
close
that
to
they
me. I
lived in
can't
Louisiana
handle
would
having
finally
it's just, I'm going to have to have feelings for this baby. I don't want to have feelings for anyone. So it's kind of this like back and forth. Like you really attached to you, but I don't want you. I don't want to be with you.
So I started skipping.
Like leave you with my sister.
One day I
and go
take
visit
it,
Charles.
another day I want to.
So I started to be a little neglectful.
That because it could
Came
possibly,
back
I believe,
you stayed for a brief time
but
in the apartment and
at
out
the
of
time I
your
didn't really care.
And
So at first I didn't tell Charles
would
what I
come
was doing.
over
He'd check on me like, are you sure you're taking a pill every
just
day?
remember you
I am.
crying
And
a
then,
lot.
in my effort to get pregnant, I don't think there were
So that was a really
know about them.
intense situation.
So there was a student health center, and I would go there
He doesn't like
and
have
get a
a
pregnancy
baby.
test because
So
I
I'm
wanted
trying
to
to
get pregnant. And I
deal
never
with this
thought
myself.
beyond that. I'm like, I just want to get
Unbeknownst
pregnant
to me and my
and
family
have a
members
baby, but I
were
didn't
getting
think
it,
about
we're
you have
talking
a
because
baby
like,
as a
she can't
live
have this
human
baby,
being.
you know,
Babies need
Charles is
food.
abusive,
Babies need
Charles is,
clothing. Babies
drug
need
addict.
love.
So
Babies need a place to sleep.
it was kind of made without my knowledge that you needed to go to the adoption agency. So the day that you went away, I didn't really know that was actually going to take place. What I remember is I was falling asleep on the bed, and my niece was on one side and you were on the other. And when I woke up, I'm like, well, she has to go to the adoption agency now. And it was like 4 people, my siblings and me, and I couldn't stick up against them. I just didn't feel like I had any say or any power, because if I didn't, they were gonna, try and take it away from me anyhow. So everything just kind of happened really fast, and I wasn't expecting that to take place. I think I would have made the decision, but I didn't. I was crying really hard, and she got really upset with me that I was crying. Daughter's like, what happened to the baby? Because they like push you around in a little baby doll, baby stroller. So my brother and his wife gave me a ride back to my apartment, and they were really angry at me, and they didn't want to talk to me. And that was kind of it. Nobody ever talked about it again. Nobody ever talked about you. It's just like, it was just like, that's it, it's over. Scenario I had in my head of being, loved and getting all this attention didn't really come to fruition. So, I was pregnant, and I started going to Lutheran Social Services for counseling, because as soon as I realized I was pregnant, I started to thought baby for adoption. And what was going on in my head at that time, I'm not exactly sure. It wasn't like a piece of bubble gum that tastes good, and when you're done, the juiciness or the sugar's gone, you spit it out. It was like, oh, I'm pregnant now. I don't want a baby. I just wanted to get pregnant, but I didn't want to have an abortion. I never even considered having an abortion. So I go to Lutheran Social Service, and I think I had a lot of ambivalence. Should I keep the baby? Shouldn't I keep the baby? So I had 9 months to think about it. Charles would come occasionally, and he started becoming abusive during the time I was pregnant. The first time he just slapped me on the leg. And daughter's like, what happened to the baby? Because they push you around in a little baby. He was baby stroller, getting more and more jealous. So my brother and his wife gave me a ride back to my apartment. So really angry at me. We moved, and they didn't want to talk to me. And that was kind of it. Nobody ever talked about it again. Nobody ever talked about you.
It's just like it was just like that's it, it's over.
A lot as far as homework or anything of that sort. I was just showing up so that I could keep my student worker job.